Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Packer Universe Podcast, a.k.a. The Pup List. This is the first takeaway with Tay and Ren. It is on the eve of Christmas Eve in the U.S. Tonight, Monday Night Football, the Packers hosted the New Orleans Saints, and it was a slaughter. 34-0, Ren. Packers completely dominate, set some records for themselves. Just almost flawless game. Fun at every moment. Really couldn't do anything wrong. They went for it on fourth down a bunch of times. They got some success there. 9 different runners. No sacks on the quarterback. They were able to put in Malik Willis. Jordan Love, to me, he was throwing balls away early in the first quarter. I love that, actually. That shows some sign of patience and maturity. He was throwing it away. This play's not working. I'm done. I loved seeing that. Josh Jacobs is a workhorse. He's our Packers MVP. It looked like maybe Professor X was early in the season, but it's got to be Josh Jacobs. The dude's a stud. We're riding on him right now. Love it. So 34-0 run, shutout in Lambeau. You got to love it. The Packers played fantastic, dominated the Saints football team that was coming in limping, and they just couldn't get anything going. They, aren't a great team, but they also did some bad things against themselves today. Penalties, stupid mistakes, interceptions. They have a young quarterback. It's hard to do that stuff in a hostile environment like Lambeau Field. But Ren, what was your first takeaway after the clock ticks 0 and it's 34-0?
Well, Tay, number one, happy holidays, Merry Kaliki Maka,
yes.
And I got a lot of problems with you people. It's also happy Festivus, and the NFL was going to have a lot of problems with the Green Bay Packers if they did not finalize the shutout. Would have been, up to this point in time, Tay, no shutouts. I don't know if you're watching there late in the NFL season. Never happened that there's not been a shutout. Well, the Packers completed that. So the of all the NFL seasons, continue with a shutout, 34-0. You dismantled a team that is not good. I know, listening to the Saints limping in, one of the things the Saints fans and Saints, folks talk about is, hey, it's a pretty weak draft. They want to see what Spencer Rattler has because he might be better than any of these quarterbacks coming out. Well, I think you still need one because the full rebuild should be on in New Orleans. This is not a good football team today. Obviously, the Packers, nice game all around. 3 sacks. Hey, Zane Anderson with a pick. How about that, Tay?
Yeah.
That was pretty nice. We know he was a ball hawk in the preseason, but overall, you see a Wicks touchdown. That was a nice play on that one. Well designed, nice pass. Obviously, a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Well, all 3 of them ran. Brooks got in there,
and
Wilson got in there.
Brooks get in there. Wilson
beautiful
gets in
hat
there. Trick. McManus has continued to just be a very good picker. After we saw what our guy Anders did with the Jets, yesterday, not good.
No.
So, hey, they got that one figured out. He might be the most prized Packers, free agent this offseason. Might be Brandon McManus. But there's nothing that jumped off the tape today. I mean, you saw Mr. Cooper hanging with Mr. Cooper. Yep. Listen, we're hanging with that guy, and he's all around the ball again tonight. Unfortunately, no Evan Williams. Once again, no Jair Alexander. And I didn't expect Jair.
Bullard.
Give him another week. Bullard, no. We know Quay wasn't going to play, but overall, pretty good performance by the defense. Devontae Wyatt having a nice game himself. Just an overall pretty complete game. You saw a lot of different guys in the offense lending their part to this Packers dismantling the Saints. One of those guys, especially being the up-and-comer, the ready breakout star at tight end, and that being Tucker Kraft. Tucker continues to be, that big play guy. You're talking about a lot of those plays going for on fourth down, and Tuck was a big part of that. I know Jordan missed, wide open Christian Watson. Unfortunately, Christian hit the sidelines with some injuries, had some issues there with, I don't know if it was an ankle or a knee, not
Yeah,
sure.
re-aggravation.
Don't like that. You saw your guy Josh leave a little gimpy, but they said, late in the second half,
Yeah.
he's just getting rest. He's okay. So
Ren, I think I marked it down. It was at 9:40-ish left in the third quarter. Josh Jacobs takes himself out of the game, kind of hanging his left arm low, and he was like kind of wincing a little bit. And I was like, I'm marking this down. I'm showing Ren that I was right, and that then they come back and they're like, oh, no, they're just resting him. Don't worry about it. And we're like, yeah, if they don't have to put him back in, like, they're not going to say anything anyway. He did come out looking a little slightly injured. Now that could just be a Charlie horse. That could just be a whatever, something small. But that's what I was worried about, man. Like you work them hard. It's cold. We were way ahead. It's like pull the guy, and they finally did that. So thank you, Matt LaFleur, for actually pulling him in the mid third quarter. Get him out of there. Let's see what Wilson and Brooks can do, and we did see. So you got to love what they did there.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, it was Emmanuel in the second half, Tay. He was phenomenal. There were a couple plays. He broke tackles. Like, you're like, whoa. Even one with Chris Brooks, you're like, dang, he left Demario Davis in the dust. You're like, wow, Demario Davis looked bad on that when he was tackled for a 3-yard loss. Next thing you know, you've got a first down. So it was a fun game. I mean, this is what we want, Tay. I've had a little holiday cheer tonight. And, it's the eve of Christmas Eve. We just wanted to have a nice, relaxing time. And we had all that and then some against a very just banged up, dead for rights Saints team. And, hey, we're gonna go into the rest of the week feeling pretty good about ourselves. But, hey, they got to go play a Vikings team that is, at this point, a juggernaut, man. I mean, Sam has done everything he's needed to do. And now you got to go out to Minnesota and, hey, prove yourself. Can you beat this team who's beaten you once already in the season? So
yeah, definitely. I mean, tonight, all of Packer Universe got a great holiday present with this win. This is what you wanted. This is what I was calling for, was just this foundational building to go into these tough games like next week and like the playoffs, where you need to know what it's like to have your confidence high and to be successful and to execute. And that's what they did tonight. I mean, they just dominated someone, and that's what they should be doing. This is exactly what they should have done. Love that they got the shutout. That's amazing. That's in and of itself, that's something for this Packers team to hang your hat on and just feel really good about. Yeah, it is hard to do. They almost scored there, but then they got the interception from Zane Anderson. Like, that could have been 3 points on the board, right? And
Absolutely.
that wouldn't have been a shutout. So congrats to those guys. They deserve it. And I really hope, they take this momentum that they have tonight, and they go into next week with that, because they're going to need it. And like you said, the Vikings are turning into a juggernaut that no one suspects. And I mean, let's be honest, like, we don't believe it until we see it, that they can get into the playoffs deep, the Vikings team. And there's nothing to say that that's not what's going to happen this week or this year either. And this is going to be a really good game next week. It's going to be a good test for the Packers. And we're going into their house. This could be a preview of maybe a playoff match of us going there to the Vikings.
Very well. So could happen.
It's something that I hope those guys take very, very seriously now going forward. Take tonight, take tomorrow, and just enjoy this win. And then they have to take Wednesday off, I guess, too. So they're back at it Thursday. News came in today that they flexed the game, this Minnesota Viking game of ours next week. It was originally at noon. Now it's at 3:25. They did flex it out. So we're, in the spotlight a little more, which is fine with me. I don't mind that time slot at all. And obviously the NFL wants, two premier teams in the NFC in front of as many eyes as possible. So yeah, this is great. I love tonight. It was an easy game to watch. No issues. It was great, Ren. Loved it. I hope everyone out there also enjoyed it. You got a good gift early for the holiday season here, and enjoy it yourself. Relish in this, revel in it, whatever you got to do. Go into the next couple days just relaxed. Football for the Packers and us are not coming till Sunday afternoon, so just take it all in. Enjoy family, friends, whoever you can be around with the next couple days, and just enjoy life for what it is. And especially when the Packers win, life is a whole lot better.
Certainly, makes the month of January pass a lot quicker, Tay. But yeah, we got the ultimate gift today, Tay, and that is not just the win, but a Packers playoff berth here in the 2024 season. So the Packers are playoff bound, and yeah, I mean, hey, this is the kind of game my 12-year-old got to watch with me and not get mad. He was a little nervous at the end about them giving up points. He did not want to see that zero come off the board, so it didn't. And he was up there till the last moment, rooting for that. And a good one for me and him because he can't take the points coming on the board. So no matter what team we're playing, so it was nice. It's a nice way to enter the holidays here. And hey, nothing to complain about. Again, Jordan could have been a little bit better. I wasn't super in love with what I saw, like the Malik ball to Jaden Reed late. That was a laser beam. I know you're a truther, so just had to throw that one out there. That was a great pass by Malik to Jay Reed. But overall, hey, nice compliment of receivers doing the thing, running backs doing the thing, offense doing the thing. And hey, that's what you need to do to teams that are lesser than you. They literally went out and took them out back behind the woodshed, Tay, and kicked their ass. That's what you do.
That's right. All right, Ren, I got nothing else. How about you?
No, that's it, Tay. No. Just a lot of holiday greetings and well wishes to everybody out there in the universe. We wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and Happy Holidays to everyone else. And just hey, this is a great way to start the whole holiday season off. And on that note, Tay, until our regular episode on the pup list.